Hi, this is Umashankar. Welcome to Leadership Insight. In this series, we are going to discuss what it takes to be a great leader. Once, a group of tourists visited a village. They saw an old man in that village who was sitting beside a fence. One tourist asked that old man, "Were any great leaders born in this village?" The old man replied, "No, only babies." Though it seems funny, this story tells that leaders are made, not born. Leadership can be developed, not discovered. Of course, there are some natural leaders, but anyone can become a great leader when he develops a set of skills that can be learned by training, practice, and by experience. There is a demand for leadership in all areas and all levels. A research says that 80% of leaders fail to impress their people in their first 2 years of their leadership role. 70% of leaders are extremely stressed of being a leader, and over 70% of leaders are not enjoying their leadership role. There are 3 styles in leadership, 3T. First type of leadership or first T is tyrannical leadership. This type of leader is someone who acts as a dictator or tyrant. They normally try to control the people using their authorities. They don't care about the people and they treat them like slaves. They use and abuse the people for their personal gain. This type of leadership is centered on power. Second type of leadership or second T is transactional leadership. 90% of leadership that exists in today's world falls into this category. Transactional leadership. This leadership depends on a reward and punishment system. If you do the work, you will get the reward. Or if you fail to do that work, you will get punished. Transactional leaders are just a supervisor to enforce this reward and punishment system. They primarily focus on the task rather than the people. This type of leadership centered on position. Third type of leadership or third T is transformational leadership. It's a leadership style which creates a transformation among the people. Transformation leaders inspire, motivate and empower the people to work toward the organizational goal. They not only focus on completing the task, but also they try to bring up the people's potential. They gain trust, respect and admiration from their followers. This type of leadership, it is not centered around power or position, it is centered on people. It's a people-centric leadership. To give an example of transformational leadership, you might have come across so many teachers in your school life or in your college life. Just think about a teacher who inspired you in your life. There are 2 categories. Try to find out in which category the teacher you thought will fall. One category is the teacher you have in your mind, whether that person is highly intellectual, have greater IQ or completed so many degrees, PhDs, able to teach the lessons well. Or the second category is the teacher you have in your mind, whether that person really showed a kindness to you, showed some care, tried to bring best out of you, always respected you, encouraged you, always concerned about your future, always tried to inspire you. In which category the teachers you have in your mind falls in? It is obvious that that teacher falls in second category. I bet you won't remember what that teacher taught in classroom, but I believe even after 20 years from now, still you won't forget the way the teacher treated you, the way the teacher inspired you. The reason is people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. They don't care about how much knowledge you possess. All they want to know is how concerned you are about them. Benjamin Disraeli and his political rival William Gladstone were running for England's Prime Minister election. They both had influence and knowledge. They both were very close to win. Before election, a woman gave a dinner to both separately. After the completion of those dinners, she came out and said, When I left the dining room after sitting next to Mr. Gladstone, I thought he was the cleverest man in England. But after sitting next to Mr. Disraeli, I thought I was the cleverest woman in England. Now you know who won that election. It is apparently Mr. Disraeli. The reason is people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. Bottom line, first step to become a great leader is to be a transformational leader. It's a leadership through a relationship. Be a transformation leader. Thank you.
Umashankar is one of the best speakers on leadership and personal development. He has the ability to electrify the audiences by delivering profound insights that lead the individuals to do their best work, which provides superb results and by the end organizations move from mediocrity to greatness. Please call 880-755-2103 to book us for seminars. Our leadership program will bring a change in your organization.